Well, hello everybody. My name is Eoin Flanagan and I'm a neurologist at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the term autoimmune encephalitis and how that relates to MOG Antibody Associated Disease, or MOGAD. The term autoimmune encephalitis is another term for the immune system attacking the brain and leading to inflammation. And this is exactly what happens in MOGAD. And in particular in children, some of these patients will present with seizures, confusion, weakness in the arms and legs, vision loss, and they may present to the hospital and they may indeed have a fever or have a recent infection associated with this, and that sometimes leads doctors to suspect that they may have an infectious cause and treat them with antibiotics or antiviral medications. But it's important to also consider MOGAD in this situation, as when you test the antibody you'll sometimes find it, as it's one of the most common causes of autoimmune encephalitis in children. Sometimes some of the testing can help you, particularly the MRI, that might show some white matter changes or changes deep within the brain that are suggestive. And then of course testing for the MOG antibody can be very important. While this is most common in children, it also happens in adults, so it's important to recognize that too. And sometimes we recognize that there can be inflammation on the covering of the brain, something we call meningitis or meningoencephalitis, where there's a combination of inflammation on the covering of the brain and the brain itself, leading to confusion and those symptoms that we mentioned earlier. You have to be a little bit careful with the MOG antibody, as it's a little bit of a sticky test and sometimes it can be positive with other conditions. So we're always careful of those low positive results, but the very high positives are extremely reliable and can confirm the diagnosis. So the bottom line is autoimmune encephalitis does happen in MOGAD, and MOGAD is the most common cause of autoimmune encephalitis in children. Thank you very much for joining today.